In case you don't know, when you call someone the GOAT, it stands for the greatest of all time. Many, if not most, Sissel fans already believe she is the greatest of all time. But for those of you who may not believe so, keep listening with an open mind as I state my case. To determine who the greatest singer of all time is, you need to evaluate several areas because being the greatest singer should be more than just about singing. Let's evaluate 3 areas that would qualify someone as the greatest singer of all time. The 3 areas are singing, non-musical items like stage presence, and other musical talents like playing instruments or songwriting. So let's get started. First off, we're going to consider Sissel's singing skills. And let's get right to the elephant in the room, opera and classical singing. Generally, opera and classical music sound the same. The difference is opera combines music and acting, while classical is usually just music. So for this video, I'll refer to either one of them as simply classical music. So how good are Sissel's classical singing skills? Pretty doggone good, but don't take my word for it. I've done my due diligence and researched what other professional singers, vocal teachers, and vocal coaches said about Sissel's classical singing skills. Some of them were so moved they actually cried when listening to her. So let's hear some comments about Sissel's classical singing from people from all over the globe.
I can't get over the clarity, the richness of that vocal. It is just perfect.
That was just so flawless and effortless from her. Beautiful range, beautiful tone.
That was just absolutely incredible. I think what's really impressive is the control that she has in her voice. It is just so precise, and just to go up to that higher note and just land on it so gently.
Just listening to what she can do with her vocal instrument is just absolutely crazy.
She's an absolutely brilliant artist.
She has amazing voice control.
She is a technical master when it comes to classical music.
If you love hearing Sissel sing classical pieces, now you know why. And when you consider that Sissel basically taught herself, for her to have these skills is remarkable. And oh, by the way, she has recorded in 15 different languages. I sometimes have a hard time speaking in just one. So how many other singers have these same classical skills? I imagine hundreds, if not thousands. But to what degree? Now that's a different story. Is she the best classical singer ever? Maybe, maybe not. It depends on who you're asking. But one thing is for certain, she does join just a few others at the top of the list. But what about other types of music and other gifted singers? Could someone be the greatest country singer of all time? Yes. The greatest jazz singer of all time? Certainly. The greatest pop singer of all time? Sure. But since there can be only one overall greatest singer of all time, excelling in many genres of music is a must. When you consider that, the field of singers worthy to be called the GOAT has just been narrowed significantly. Sissel has sung country, rock, jazz, pop, gospel, folk, even appeared in a rap video. I think she's done everything but heavy metal. So let's listen to Sissel singing a variety of genres. And hold on to your hat. Some of you are about to see Sissel in a way you have never seen her before.
Well, bless my soul, what's wrong with me? I'm itchy like a woman on a fuzzy tree. My friends say I'm acting wild as a bug. I mean, love, I won't sugar.
Little baby, don't you cry.
Not only does Sissel's pure tone, sweet vibrato, and technical expertise shine through on some of these songs, but her vocal range allowed her to perform renditions of these songs like no one else. Okay, maybe there is somebody else, but I don't know who it is. Do you? She obviously likes to have fun when singing. Did you notice her high notes in All Shook Up and Summertime, and how long she held the last note in Unchained Melody? One last thought about Sissel's singing. If she had received years of formal classical training, as most classical singers do, it's easy to believe she could have become one of the greatest, if not the greatest, classical singer. But then, that's all she would have been, the greatest classical singer. And most people would have never heard her sing, and that would have been a big waste of talent. I'm glad and thankful that God had another plan in store for her. Let's go on to the next category. Non-musical items. I'm talking about stage presence and charisma. Stage presence is how you carry yourself when performing. Charisma is different. It's defined as a compelling attractiveness or charm that can inspire devotion in others. One way artists display charisma is with facial expressions, which allows them to communicate emotions to the audience. Charisma can be so strong that it creates feelings of genuine love for the performer. Basically, stage presence and charisma go hand in hand. When watching Sissel, it's easy to realize when she got her singing talent from God, she also got a good dose of charisma. So let's talk a little more about stage presence. There are several types of situations that performers must deal with. One is when they are on a stage and separated from the audience. This is the usual scenario at concerts. However, an artist could choose to mingle with the audience and actually walk around and interact with them. Now, you don't see many, if any, American artists do this, probably for security reasons. Sissel, on the other hand, is a pro in this type of situation. It makes the audience feel closer to her and more in touch with her, and likewise her with them. Another performance situation is in a TV studio with a controlled environment. In this situation, the artist must contend with cameras, lights, camera operators, floor directors, and limited space. Since cameras can be intimidating, the key is to look relaxed and natural, as if the cameras aren't even there. Knowing when to look directly into a camera, when to transition to a second one, When to follow a camera with your head and eyes, or even ignore the camera altogether, separates average artists from the great ones. Sissel's camera skills are excellent and complement her charisma. You've seen how she looks at the camera and draws you in. She'll flash a certain look or smile that just speaks to your heart. Her smile, like her singing voice, she received at birth, but her other performance skills had to be learned, and learn them she did. In summary, Sissel's stage presence and charisma are outstanding, so once again, she's with just a few others at the top of that list too. Our last category includes musical talents other than singing, so we're going to consider playing instruments and writing music. Sissel can play several instruments. How many, I'm not sure. She's also an accomplished songwriter, something that few singers in her league can do.
We kiss in joy, no time to waste.
In summary, Sissel has remarkable charisma, excels in other genres, is an accomplished songwriter, has excellent stage presence, and is an acclaimed classical singer, all of which clearly puts her at the top of the greatest singer of all time list. I can't end this video without talking a little bit about Sissel's personality, which just rounds out the complete package for the greatest singer of all time. Anyone who knows Sissel knows she is humble and down to earth. She always shares the applause with the other singers and musicians on stage, and she realizes that she has been given a special gift. Let's listen to part of an interview she gave in 2007 and to some of her more recent comments.
The main thing for me is that I've never wanted to become a star. I always wanted just to sing.
Did you think of it, do you think of it, the ability to sing as a gift?
Yes, it's a huge gift. And I have a responsibility to take care of it and to treasure it and to
share it?
Share it, yes. And to, yes, I have a talent that I've been given, and then it's important for me to do the best with that gift. And I would never do a song if it wasn't important to me.
Right.
I'm ready to go home.
Some of the gospel songs don't have a directly religious, religious message. Some of them actually is meant to inspire and to tell what we can do and be for each other. For instance, when I'm thinking especially on the song If I Can Help Somebody, and that song goes directly into the message that my life, my life is better, and I feel better if I can help somebody. Then my living shall not be in vain.
So there you have it. My case for proclaiming Sissel is the greatest singer of all time. Keep in mind that Sissel said she would never do a song if it wasn't important to her. So let's end this video with several of the greatest messages she has ever sung.
If time has run its course with me, I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to receive forgiveness for my sins. I'm ready to begin. Slow down.
I want to acknowledge the gifted composers and songwriters that create the wonderful music that Sissel sings. Their gifts have also been given to them from above. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the thumbs up button, and leave a comment. Until next time, this is Dashcam Blogger telling you more than you thought you ever wanted to know.